So in this video, I'm going to go over the basics on how to use the Aqha Handbook. So if I explained before, this is the index. You can find everything by letters. This is an introduction, their policy statements, their bylaws, their general rules, fees, violations, more rules, and this is about registration, racing, and shows. And let's just go on something interesting here. They have stud books, naming a horse, and these are all the things that it tells you how to use this. This is going to be a short video, just like getting you familiar with the book. Colors, marking, re-registration, changing names. This is all about registration. So let's go to stud book. Pretty straightforward. So now we're going to go all the way back, and we're going to go to show racing. These are all the racing things. They're all their points, earnings, and all the rules that they are governed by. And now we're going to go on to shows. Shows is where it gets complicated. And down here in my last video, I did amount of words, and I'm actually going to go from the bottom up. Metric table, I'm not really sure why they have this, but I guess if they need it in racing, because they might have a European race and it's measured in meters, but they might need the miles to measure in US time for their records. Scroll down again. Judges. This is all about the Aqha approved judges, how to maintain it, how to remove it. A judge shall, may, and may not do. And then a performance class, and click on class placings. And this is they must place 9 classes. They must place through 9 in classes where there are 9 to 34 horses, through 10, 35 to 39, 11, 40 to 44, 12, 45 and more. All qualified horses in a class of 9 or less. If a horse is disqualified, however, is not to be placed. See, and these rules they're just general statements that you would assume for a judge. And now I'm going to back again. And now we're past awards. I'll just show you again in case you didn't see that. These are all the different types of awards offered. And now where are we? We are at international performance events. And this is all the Panama, camp drafting. So camp drafting. This is the Australia rules. This is the South American rules. So they're just basics again. It's pretty simple actually. I really like the new online format, so you don't have to click through everything. It's right there for you. Now we're going to go to equestrians with disabilities. And these are their awards, their general rules, their approval. They have a lot, because they might need some special attention here. Yeah, they have reining, walk, jog, lope, trail, pleasure, horsemanship, hunter under saddle, hunter equitation on the flat, showmanship. This is all about judging it, and let's look at their patterns. You just have to do different patterns, and this is their general rules. Let's go back. Cowboy mounted shooting rules. They have their own website where you can see their official rules if you're interested in that. Speed events. Let's click on barrel racing. Let's go to barrel racing. These are all the fine tunings of barrel racing, like knocking over a barrel carries 5-second penalty. Failure to follow course causes disqualification and stuff like that. And then they post their patterns. Pretty simple. Just the barrel racing. I'm not sure what they do. And now we're up to English events. And hunter on the saddle, driving, equitation on the flat. the jumping classes, the dressage. We're gonna go to and then mostly on some of these, like on trail, they will publish courses. So if you're looking for something to practice with, they will have that there. I think they have hunt dictation. No, I guess they don't. And then this is just all the general rules. It's very simple. Now we're all the way up to versatility ranch horse events, points, and this is all their different stuff. So ranch trail, mandatory. Yep, this is very simple. I'm just going to show you just in case you're confused. And you go up to cattle events, and then they just list all the classes in there. And from there, they'll have specific rules and regulations and maybe options and classes. Now up to western events, and we're going to go to trail and go to trail course. Should be there. Oh, here it is. And this is there. They have sample courses and measurements, so if you're looking to practice at home, this is helpful. It's kind of big on this screen, but you can see that between everything, the backup needs to be 36. The backup needs to be 36 feet, and 2 feet between poles, 4, and 24 feet between those obstacles, 6 inches in the box, 6 inches between lope overs, and where to align it. And this is the sample. This is the same exact course, except there's no lines. They're just telling you what to do. I like this course. I've set it up at home, and it's very helpful if you're just learning or your horse is just learning. It's mandatory obstacles, and as you can see, here's the Western Pleasure and the Ranch Pleasure. And the Ranch Pleasure, since it's new, they have all their 4 patterns published on here. So if you're a Ranch Pleasure person, very helpful. My aunt is a Ranch Pleasure person, and she showed at the World Show this past year. And their apparel and equipment is very controversial. Well, not controversial, but there's different rules because it's a pleasure class, so they can't wear boots. Even though normally on a ranch they would wear boots and stuff like that. And then here's the reining also, and they also have patterns for reining. There's 9 of them. And Western riding patterns, they also have sample patterns. So if you're looking to practice, this is very helpful. I mean, it's AQHA official, so you would actually see these patterns in most of them. Like Western riding, there are also 9 patterns. There's different patterns for Western riding and green Western riding. And yes, Western horsemanship. And okay, this is the basis of this video, and that's it. Here's a summary and more horseback riding program. That there's 15 levels from 25 to 5,000 hours, and you earn awards. And at 5,000 hours, you earn a silver Montana Silversmith's buckle. So you can find everything in the rule book, and it starts right back here. The most important things to look at are if you're racing here, and then shows are important to cover all classes, and the summary is like the world shows and different programs AQHA offers. So thank you very much for watching this video. Coco RL out.